What's up, manga fans, and welcome to this quick video to discuss the recently released information about Dragon Ball Super Manga. Now this video is going to be full of spoilers as it's talking about the upcoming chapter 5, so if you don't want to be spoiled I suggest you stop watching, but for those who don't care and want to know now, I suggest you do carry on watching because there's a lot of good information, exciting things to expect from this chapter onwards for the entire series, and it's leaving me very excited. One of the first bits of information that's interesting is the fact that the next chapters onwards will actually be skipping ahead of Revival of F. It's not going to be retelling the story like the first 4 chapters did for Battle of Gods. Now this makes sense because apparently, if I remember correctly, the Dragon Ball Super anime is going to be retelling the story, and the manga is pretty much getting caught up by the anime, so it makes sense for it to just move ahead and just do what it needs to do. But first on the list is the renaming of the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Now I'm going to be honest, straight on with you, I'm not particularly fond of the new name Super Saiyan Blue. Now it seems a bit redundant, like it's removing the status of gods and just putting blue. I mean, you might as well call Super Saiyan Gold or Super Saiyan Blonde, because it's just the fact God was in there for a reason. It's to show they're on a new plateau of power, a new level of power. They've become divine, godlike, and even their key is godly, as it's been stated. But personally, that is what my problem is. It's not so much calling it Super Saiyan Blue, it's removing the god from it. It just seems weird. I mean, it's literally feeding into Frieza's joke about Super Saiyan with blue hair dye. I mean, they could have called it Super Saiyan Blue God or Super Saiyan God Blue, and it probably wouldn't have sounded as bad. I mean, they could have even called the first form Super Saiyan, no, not Super Saiyan God. They could have called the first one Saiyan God, and then this current one Super Saiyan God, considering the manga now confirms that Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan is stronger than the Super Saiyan God form. So as I said, that was kind of my issue with the name. It's not so much it calling it Super Saiyan Blue, it just seems a bit too simplistic and redundant to name a godlike form that, and as I said, remove the god title from it completely. But we'll just have to see. Probably will get used to it eventually, but as I said, should have kind of left the god name in there. The other interesting stuff is Champa. His information and his background is being expanded on more, and he's been revealed to be Beerus's twin brother. He's the god of destruction from Universe 6, which we already knew, but the fact that he's Beerus's twin brother is very interesting. I thought he was just a parallel reality of Beerus or something, but they actually have blood ties, and he's actually not the arsehole we thought he was or evil. He's just, neutral, just like Beerus, but he's a god of destruction, so he does what he wants. But his attendant, the female looking Wiz, also is revealed to be Wiz's actual sister, older sister, I'm not sure, whatever, but she is his sister. Her name is Vados, and she's actually stronger than Wiz, and this is amazing because we know how strong Wiz is, but for her to be much stronger, that's very interesting. It just, even as Goku said, it's like, oh, there's even more powerful guys than me, I give up. It's just amazing that's how much more stronger people are being revealed in this series. But despite this, Wiz claims, she was only stronger since the last time they trained, which was 1,000 years ago, so he's claiming that he might actually be up to a level stronger than her. Another interesting piece of information is the explanation of the 12 universe is being expanded a bit more. It's gone more in depth, and the universes 6 and 7 is actually twin universes. They're conjoined in a way, they actually appear, so they're basically the same. They have, I think pretty much we can assume they have the same people in one of the universe that they do in the others, and this actually is something that runs across all the universes. All 12 universes are paired up. Universe 1 and 12 are paired up. Universe 2 and 11 are paired up, and this is basically on the theory, or not the theory, it's based on the idea that the universes pair up all have to add up to 13, so each universe that pairs up will add up to the total 13. So it's a very interesting simplistic idea to pair these universes up, but I'm assuming, does that mean there's going to be a Universe 13 that's kind of sitting there on its own, and that's why all these universes, all 12 universes are paired up to add up to 13? That'll be interesting to know. But as I said, yeah, Universe 6 and 7 are pretty much the same. So Champa and Beerus being the same, Wiz and Vados being the same, kind of portrays that even more. And makes me wonder, are we gonna see Saiyans in this universe, Goku and Vegeta, or maybe even someone like Bardock? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But interestingly, Beerus and Champa are both greedy pigs. They love their food contest, which is something they love to do all the time, and they basically bring food to compare which universe's food is better. And Champa was actually more, I'd say the food he brought wasn't as interesting as the one Beerus brought, which was from Earth, and this has perked his interest. So he's demanded Vados to go and search for the Earth in Universe 6, but it's been revealed that Universe 6 actually doesn't have any humans left on planet Earth. There was a war in the past that wiped them all out. So that makes me assume that Krillin and the rest of them lot will not exist in Universe 6. But as I said, people like the Saiyans most likely will exist. So despite, the universes being pairs and pretty much similar, not everything is all, similar. As I said, the Earth has no humans on it. That's completely crazy. But as I said, that's very interesting, exciting information. It makes me want to know what else is going to be in that universe. So the last bit of information is there's going to be a God of Destruction invitational tournament, and this is basically brought up by Champa, who states that he wants Beerus to have a martial arts contest where they'll bring 5 people from each universe to basically have a team battle, and whichever side defeats the last team opponent wins. And the wager is that Champa will swap Earths, or they'll trade Earths. So obviously, Champa can have the food that Beerus is getting from Earth, and Beerus will have an empty planet with no food or no humans. So yeah, obviously as Goku is just as excited as us, we're going to see some crazy battles most likely in the future. And as I said, it's skipping ahead of Revival F, so Goku and Vegeta are already Super Saiyan Blues, so we can assume that there's going to be people in Universe 6 either at the same level or more powerful. If not, we might even see, Goku and Vegeta's counterparts in those universes, if not other Saiyans as well. But yeah, as I said, very interesting stuff that's been revealed. Not, as I said, everything I liked was great, apart from the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan being renamed to Super Saiyan Blue. If they change it to Super Saiyan Blue God or Super Saiyan God Blue, I'll be happy. Personally, I would have preferred, Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God being the two forms between the red and the blue one, but I'm not the one who decides this manga, so we'll just see what happens. That's only a little name. It's not going to ruin the series for me. I think all the information that's been revealed is making it more exciting for what to expect. And with, the anime going into the new arc, we can expect some Revival of F stuff fully explained, and just all little fillers and bits we didn't see in the movie explained. Just like this chapter is going to do for us for the rest of the Super. So yeah, that's more or less it. This information is really perked my interest, made me excited for the rest of the series, and I can't wait for chapter 5 to come out. So you guys know the usual with all our vids. If you got any opinions, predictions, or just anything you want to say, leave them in the comment box below, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Have a good day and take care.